about that magically sealed compartment that we stole.
Yeah, we do.
Um,
Okay, I got everything set up again. Stream is now going.
And we have 2 dispel magic scrolls. So we could open the magically sealed compartment if we need to by dispelling the magical lock on it.
Don't we have somebody who can do dispel magic? I thought ours
if
would be.
I imagine ours is capable of dispel magic. I think I am also capable of dispel magic.
But do you have dispel magic?
I do not have it, but since we had the scrolls, we're able to cast it.
Yeah.
Ours does not currently have dispel magic either.
No, it only matters if you have it in your spell list. If you don't have it in your spell list, like spells you can have, then you can't cast it.
Ah.
Yeah.
It might be in that list.
If anything, if you have dispel magic in like your entire spell list, I think you should probably cast it since you're capable of casting at a higher level.
So I gotta add dispel magic now too.
No, you don't have to add it. You just have to have like dispel magic within the available spells you can cast.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not casting it right now, right?
No, you don't have. Well, we have the scroll dispel magic, so you're capable of casting dispel magic through the scroll. The rules of like scrolls is you can't cast it if your class is incapable of casting it.
I think we overrolled that for Bruce though because he just has every class available randomly.
Yeah. For some reason.
So either one of us could cast it, but even despite not having it in our list, but since we're both capable of potentially casting it due to our classes, we can both use the scroll. But I think you should use it to open the compartment because you have a higher spell level.
Oh, like, are we actually using it right now? Oh, okay, ours uses it.
Yeah. So what was within the magical compartment that we dispelled the magic of?
We haven't even started, done the last time on adventure and a half yet in your...
I know. It had friend dust. Yay!
Right. Oh, fuck.
It had COVID.
No.
Yay!
God damn it. Last time on adventure and a half.
A lot of stuff.
You guys continued your semi-onslaught through these abyssal little ruins. You first got into a room with a very familiar dragon doggo thing.
It's not a dragon, goddammit.
Friend!
It's not a dragon!
It was a good dragon.
It seemed like because you had saved it and fed it earlier, it was very friendly enough to not let its family kill you.
How nice of it.
Yes. So as you continue on, you found a little summoning circle. The summoning circle probably brought in a whole bunch of other horrors. Well, you easily took care of it just by rubbing some shit off.
Let's go.
And then came the little fun part here where you guys just start running off cliffs, taking slight damage as you just fight things.
I thought that was just Bruce, maybe it wasn't just Bruce.
I know a couple of you just walked off the edge.
You also,
I see nothing wrong with that.
You missed the skeleton room, by the way.
What skeleton room? That one where you got locked in there.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about the skeleton room.
Why not?
Nobody talks about the skeleton room.
Because there's only one lonely skeleton there now.
What happens
It's
in the
got a lot of
skeleton
work
room
to do.
stays in the skeleton room.
All right.
Yeah, we got someone's soul stuck in a piece of wood that became a knife.
Yes, you guys, after defeating everything, you looked at the weird altar that's over here. You decide to place something on there, and it becomes a little demonic dagger, which then sucks the soul out of one of the commoners.
Let's go.
Let's go! And it starts making a whole Madoka magic out of the motherfucker.
Let's fucking go.
That poor commoner.
He still thinks we
Don't
should
worry.
just shove it inside his chest cavity.
We're fixing it. We don't have to worry about that anymore.
Alright, and during the intermission before the whole thing started, we had a little 8-hour long rest. Probably a little bit less, but you already had an 8-hour long rest. But
It's been a long day.
it's been a long day.
Okay, so we
So you
have
found-
official, unofficial long rest. Alright, cool.
Yeah. So we finally get to that restoration. Save the commoner. The dagger's wood stake demonic dagger thing is still wood stake demonic dagger. Don't touch it.
Why not?
What?
Why not?
But at this point, we continue.
But do we?
Right, well, that's one issue taken care of. We get Isaac down here and see if we can do anything with that. And the dragon, I don't know.
Hold on first. I was actually holding on to this and I forgot all about it. I have the Dispel Magic Scroll. We can dispel the lock.
Is it a
On
lock
that,
or is it a dimensional space? Because it feels like a dimensional space without its works.
Hold on, let me refine where the fuck that thing is.
Both.
Remember where was the lock? Where was the lock?
Because
at?
we destroyed the entire cabinet around it, and it's just a fucking void where the opening should be.
Oh wait, the cabinet that we're holding, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
the
just a
cabinet
drawer,
we're
yeah.
holding. The cabinet
Wait.
we're holding, we couldn't destroy because it was protected by magic.
So it needed a key.
Which we have not
I
found.
have a key. It just didn't work on it.
We don't know if that's actually the
Try?
key.
Have we tried that key?
We have tried that
No.
key.
Yeah.
Because Francis
We
tries
have
that
tried-
key on everything.
Touche.
I've been trying that key literally on everything.
Francis
yeah.
tried that key on the damn obelisk that has no keyhole.
You don't know that. Oh wait, actually, you probably do.
Yeah, I was
I'm
watching
starting
it, so
to
it
expect
happened.
Mickey Mouse to jump through somewhere and tell me I'm the chosen one.
What?
Use the. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Here.
Also, I think we would have gotten these villagers out of here. I don't think we can keep them here.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, you are.
And we have healed the one that needed to be healed.
Yeah, that one.
Yep. So you're good. The villagers are good, or commoners are good. You guys are roughly back to the main gate where Sorana, Solandra, Bill, and Isaac are all waiting for you guys. The cleric has taken care of Solandra's wounds as you guys roll up in the black at gate and do your
Hey,
whole
yo.
rest and all that fun shit.
Yeah.
As
Just got
they're
dicks on.
talking about this and resting for a little bit more, as Sorana is patiently waiting for you back at the main gate in the center of the room.
We're getting there, I promise.
But she probably shouldn't do that. It sounds like a bad idea to wait for us.
You have the keys. She has to wait for you.
So the magical lock, is it dispelled?
Yes, it is spelled inside. Is a bunch of pages and records. Upon them, not so much something that you would really care about for Kin's side, as there's nothing shiny in there. But Francis, these look like records of true names of minor devils and demons.
Interesting.
That the Lich that was keeping track of.
This is actually quite valuable. Very valuable.
What is it?
It's the names of the demons. Pretty much all the ones that he held in captivity, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you mean those same exact ones that we let free via that rift thing?
Oh yes.
So
But
this is useful.
As a connoisseur of the coin, this is very valuable. I can make quite a lot of use of this.
Alright then.
Favors, in fact.
From who, the demons?
Yes, sort of. I have their names, so therefore, as I think we understood it, if we have their names, we can summon them.
There's a lot of power with a name.
Yeah.
Alright, well then.
We just have to be
I'm
careful.
not gonna fuck around with that personally. You can fuck around with that all you want, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'll probably fuck around with it later.
All
when
right,
we need it the most.
Fucking enters the lich room, starts chanting out several demon names.
I need backup. Pulls out my entire demon name list.
Just summons everyone.
God. Super Smash Bros. Everyone's here.
Literally,
greatest crossover.
Believe.
Alright.
Alrighty.
To Sarana. Yes.
Alright. Or where you want to get Isaac to
Yeah, the
come
obelisk.
along, we can do it.
Yeah, we got to get him to the that weird obelisk thing because it might actually have some
Correlation.
value to him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Being that his whole thing is a soul being stuck in a weapon, and that made a weapon out of a soul.
Alright.
You ready, buddy? For him to be fighting a fucking black dragon, I think.
Let's see. I'm gonna actually put this under known contacts. An entire list.
These are my trading partners. The actual demons. It's fine.
Do you really know them though?
I mean, we did save their lives.
Yeah,
so...
we did save them, and I imagine that's actually got quite a bit of value among them. And I can talk out of my ass, so.
Also, you can stab
Yeah,
and obliterate.
That we know.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Known contest. Entire list of demon names.
So, I'm
As
sure
well
you
as
let Isaac know about this. And that's why he is here.
Yeah, so this, Francis put a fucking piece of wood on this thing and it made a fucking dagger out of somebody's soul. It's fucking wild.
By accident. Didn't know what it did.
That's what they all say.
Personally, it could have been my fault. I mean, I did throw a javelin and like try and get them to use that, but they decided to use their own wood.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Odd, but do you think has anything to do with as he pats the pommel of Black Razor that's sheathed on this belt?
I don't know, but this is probably the closest thing we've discovered so far that literally takes souls and puts them into a weapon.
Yeah,
if anything,
no direct
it may
correlation.
have actually led to the creation of Black Razor. We know.
Or similar magic, at least, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, try checking it out.
Worst comes to worst, your soul gets put in another weapon, and then we have to just ready to restoration you again.
That might actually work. What if we can get his soul into another weapon? That would detach him from Black Razor.
I mean that's a theory, I suppose. I don't know.
Would that work?
I don't know.
Is that something you really want to do, though?
Arzani, you guys got any clue on this shit? I don't fucking know.
It does not seem like a good idea.
It doesn't seem like a good idea, but it sounds like it's crazy enough to work.
I mean, it's something we could definitely do with this obelisk. I mean, it fucks around with souls. It's something we could probably do.
As I will.
Would that not mean if we use this obelisk, does it not randomly pick a soul?
I don't know. We had it happen
It
once.
seemed to randomly pick a soul, but I imagine if Isaac is the only one in here and he offered an item to the table, it would take his soul.
How do we know it's over?
We don't.
We don't.
Well, all right. So here's
I
the
guess
thing:
we
if
come
he
back
offers
in like 5 minutes or something,
if he offers an item to the table, obelisk thing, and it takes his soul, he just has to be touching it to still be like in control of his body. So as long as he's the one that does it, he should still be touching it whenever it happens. Thus, he'll be able to give us a message saying like, "Hey, something happened."
Would that not complicate it? What is the possibility of the soul switching?
If the souls switch, well, I guess
the other issue is, well, if it does work, I'm not sure how Black Razor would react because he's no longer connected to Black Razor. If that's the case, his soul is connected to the weapon that he put his soul in. I don't know. What do you think of this, Isaac?
No, with being the Uncursed for some time and having some memories from the original and a few other ancestors, all I can say is if my soul is taken to something else, I don't know how or what will happen to Black Razor. It'll either A, take over my body when I'm not there, or B, just stay in Black Razor and just becomes an empty husk of a body.
That is the issue.
Also, if we do go ahead with this, what weapon do you prefer? I got a great axe, a warhammer, a battle axe, longsword. I got a javelin. That's pretty much just wood. I mean,
from what we do know is that as long as you are holding the weapon, you are still connected to the weapon. Your soul still remains. Right. So if Black Razor is incapable of taking over your husk because you're still grasping the weapon, I think you're officially disconnected from Black Razor.
Listen, my main thing is this is our best shot. I mean, there's nothing else that's been in here that's fucked around with souls.
This is up to you.
There's nothing else here that's fucked around with souls. Everyone looks at ours.
I thought you just bring things like animated with magic. I didn't know you actually brought a soul into the thing.
I mean, that's kind of what a soul. It kind of requires a soul.
Well, then you're the expert here. Tell us what that would happen. I don't know.
Okay.
Ours is not the expert.
That's fucking.
I mean, for ours' knowledge, do our Arcana check.
Ours does Arcana. 1 second. Where is there?
Come on. Ooh, hell yeah.
Ours apparently knows about souls.
I mean,
Okay,
you said you would.
Yes, you do. And this sense, due to the contract that Isaac has talked about before with the family themselves, Black Razor and the ancient black dragon that it was first formed from, they are in a very unequal contract in terms of soul contracts. In the event where a soul needs to merge with another soul to survive, usually the greater soul or the stronger soul will take over the other if neither one of them are equally in check. So if one weakens, the other one's going to engulf the other one and take over.
So we need to figure out a way to weaken Black Razor without weakening Isaac.
Is there a way to do that?
Well, that's the thing.
There is a possibility of them switching.
There are already seeing them at a roughly equal stance. As Isaac, he's not the dragon creature that you see from in the picture. He is his human self.
Did he get
It's
thinner or is he
only-
still chubby? I can't remember if
He is thinner.
Okay.
Yeah, he's slightly thinner.
Can he teach Annie how to do that? Or not do that, but change body shape.
And we haven't seen any records of Black Razor anywhere inside this place. I'm checking my demon lists and all that stuff, seeing if there's like anything about Black Razor in there.
I don't think there's any history with Black Razor being here, but there is this, which could help us fix the Black Razor situation.
Yeah, but if ours is correct, we have to weaken Black Razor
Razor.
somehow. Yeah.
Actually, do we know this dragon's name, or do we just know the sword's name?
So here's
That's
the
a good
thing.
question.
It's a sword, right? If we just break the sword,
That's not
I
gonna
don't
be-
think that's
no.
possible.
Can't advise us from doing that.
that would technically weaken it.
No,
I think
that
they
would
would
release
have
its
tried
findings.
that on TV if that
I
was the
think
case.
it would unleash the Black Razor. Did they not say that Black Razor was sealed in the sword?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean breaking a sword will unseal it.
I mean, it
If
sounds
the
like it
sword
would.
is no longer if a sword is no longer a sword, it is unsealed.
Do we have anything that could strengthen the soul? I mean, I could just fucking rage, and you could have my like. I sometimes like my magical energy like zaps to people who are angry, but I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. The altar takes souls. There's no telling what soul it'll take. It might actually take Black Razor's soul, leaving Isaac alone, but it could also take Isaac's soul, and then Black Razor would take over the body.
Well, the thing is, still, if it so if it takes the Black Razor's soul and puts it in something else while Isaac is holding it, then the Black Razor no longer has.
Black Razor would still technically have hold against him, yeah.
Well, no, the dragon has the hold, right? So if Black
Yeah.
Razor doesn't have the soul anymore, it's just another sword. So then the Black Razor is now the new weapon that he's holding.
Yeah.
So if it takes his soul and he's holding it, then Black Razor is in weapon and he is in another, and they basically have to fight for the body, I'm guessing, because they're both trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
At least that's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah, the issue here is the fight for the body.
And at this point,
Yeah.
As Isaac has already told you, there's already a fight for the body.
Mm-hmm. But this way, his soul is completely disconnected from Black Razor. So if he wins out in the fight, he gets to keep his body permanently.
I mean, that's a theory, I suppose.
No Black Razor involved. So we got to figure out a way to weaken Black Razor, so that way winning is ensured.
Does Serena know anything about souls? I don't remember asking you if they knew about souls. I know they're like
We never did, but I imagine we might need her expertise on this. Quite honestly, I really wish we would have found the succubus too, because I think she is a devourer of souls as well.
Well, I don't know how that works either. I mean, even if we found the god person again, maybe they'd have an idea. I don't know.
I mean, I literally have an entire list of demons. I mean, I'm pretty. They're all excellent.
Yeah. Couldn't we just ask one of the demons?
Well, I mean, I don't think they'd be pretty happy if we pulled them back here.
Yeah. If anything, I feel like the succubus might be our best bet if we're going to talk to a demon.
I mean, can you differentiate which names are what on the list, or what?
Honestly, I could probably take a look.
All right. So for the most part, as you look at the notes there, this is a few written down notes from a lich over his time as he has researched every single demon that he has come across within the vault. There are likely notes of species, races, and whatnot. For the succubuses, yes, there are many notes within the succubus area. There are roughly 3 names that you can see.
Well, issue here. There's 3 names, and we only met one succubus.
Okay, so wait, can we kill a demon if we know its name? I feel like that's something that happens. I don't know. Oh, for sure.
I feel we are at least able to summon them. Whether we're able to control them, that's another matter.
I'm not saying control them. I mean, you were pretty good at persuading things and people to do things. To be honest. But if let's say they don't want to be here, they get angry and we fight. Can we we could probably just battle them out of this area again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's something we can do, I suppose, or we could talk to Serana. I don't know.
Feel we should talk to Serana first,
or we could just go in blind and just fucking wing it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, if it
The
might
issue
help,
is,
I'll try to support Isaac with
quite honestly, I feel like I trust the succubus more than Serana.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the most odd thing I have ever said in my entire life. But yeah, I somehow trust the succubus more than Serana because I don't know, we helped her. And she wants out as well. If anything, we have a bargaining chip with Succubus. We don't really have a bargaining chip with Serana. Serana could help us and then fuck us over as we're letting her out. Because she technically has control of this entire place.
Well, thanks to us, yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's the fact of the angel. I really wish we could find that angel too. We need these people. They're the most powerful beings we have, and I feel like if we had a meeting of the minds, the vampire, the succubus, the angel, the cleric, we can probably figure out a way to, I don't know, stop Serana, learn how these gates work on her own, so that way she's not, she doesn't have the bigger chip.
I mean, if you want, I remember that I have this stinking mirror thing. We could use Serrano's name and just learn a little bit more about them.
Actually,
Possibly.
that's a good idea.
I mean, I probably could have done this like ages ago, but I don't know.
What's that, Mirror?
I'm looking for a mirror of the past. Message. Message? Where the fuck is the message thing? I don't know how to message.
Wait a second. That could also help us with Isaac.
Well,
If we knew the dragon's
if I'm gonna
name
be
at
honest,
least.
I've already used it on Isaac when we first met him.
I meant for
Isaac,
like
if I'm being honest,
the
right now, I didn't trust you at the time. Anyways, it didn't tell me anything about the
I meant
dragon.
for Black Razor itself. If we knew the dragon's name.
Yeah, again, we'd have to know the dragon's name. The holder of this platinum hand mirror can learn something about the history of a specific object or creature by taking an... Oh, it said say object. Well, you could probably use Black Razor then, I guess. By taking an action to gaze into the mirror and think of the target. To the holder's reflection, the mirror presents scenes from the target's past. Information conveyed is accurate, but it is random and cryptic, presented in no particular order. Once it is activated, the mirror gives this information for 1 minute or less, then returns to normal and can be used again until the next. It can't be used again until the next.
Well, quite honestly, I feel like we probably should learn about Serana more, because knowing knowledge of Black Razor and not being able to leave this place is, well, it'll suck.
I mean, your choice.
Yeah.
Or we can do a vote. I don't know. Technically, we can just wait until whatever a day is here, I guess, and then.
Yeah,
try
then
again.
we'll be making. Then Serrano will be staring us down, waiting for another 8 hours.
That is fine.
Well, I mean, we could just not sleep there, but I mean, that's. Anyways.
All right, but Isaac is thinking over as you guys were talking. He goes, at this point, it's 50-50 chance.
Mhm.
I mean,
If we wait,
yeah.
we don't know where the succubus is, and if they do have any kind of inkling, any kind of want Saran or anything, they probably aren't going to come back to the main area.
I know. I feel we should at least have a meeting.
Hey, Bill, what do you think about all this? Sorry.
Bill. What? Huh? So, you
Bill's
notice,
playing.
well, you notice something right there.
Yeah.
Bill hasn't called himself Bill in a while.
Bill?
Bill.
Sorry.
What's wrong, Bill?
He's still in his guise outfit at this point again, and he just throws his head and goes, "Oh no, it's every so often I feel like I'm back how I used to be."
What it used to be.
Yeah, when did this start?
Felt like whenever I was helping Isaac, leaving you guys. Isaac then turns to him and goes, "I've been noticing that you start getting a lot more stiff whenever we leave."
I mean, is it better now, or is it still like an issue?
Yeah, it's better now. But
Oh, you know what? It's because he's binded to you.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah. You solved the puzzle, I think. I think it was you.
yeah.
Yeah, Bruce is the master.
Right.
I
I guess
think-
that's something we have to solve later then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Dragon who gave Bill the name.
Yeah, you solved the puzzle. So he was supposed to follow you. He's binded to you. So I imagine every time he leaves, he doesn't. He just becomes that husk again.
Yeah, we'll have to fix that then. But you've been sticking around us for long enough, so for now it should be fine.
Is it on solving the puzzle or giving him a name?
I don't know.
Because it's two different people.
I've got no
Let's
clue.
remember.
I guess I could technically do detect magic.
man.
Here, let's see if detect magic tells me anything about this. Boop, detect magic. I start glowing colors.
Yes, the well-known effect of detect magic, glowing.
Well, that's just mine in particular. Is just me glowing different colors according to magic types.
So
Here, let me get it. Lingering magic. That one.
okay.
Do me and Bill color the same color? I don't know.
Hold on a second.
He's on LSD.
It's a fucking disco in here right now. It's just so many different kind of magic types around me.
This man seems to be emitting some weird colors.
I'm going gamer mode. No.
Oh no. Not that video.
RGB.
RGB. So
This man is now moldy.
the air around Bill has a multitude of different colors. Yes, going full RGB, but a lot of that is forming a small arc between the two of you in a number of different colors. That is ranging around both abjuration and evocation.
Well, I guess that solves it. Yeah, we'll have to do something about that later, so that's not necessary.
So he's connected to you.
Yeah, actually, I want to see something. Isaac, let's just see if that kind of connection happens between you and the Black Razor. Just moves the magic energy over that way. Get off of me.
All right. You see, this is some wicked shit going on, like a Aurora Borealis kind of deal.
Entirely localized inside your kitchen?
Localized entirely within his hand.
Oh my.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking magic going on there. Holy shit.
As throughout the entire time that you see Isaac, because of the way the Black Razor and the contract between the two is, and his more of his past as well, you always have been seeing him with his hand on the palm.
Yeah.
The only times you have never seen him without it was back before when you first met him, when Black Razor was not in his possession.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, I mean that makes sense. Any other crazy, weird lights happening around me that's out of the ordinary?
Let's see.
There's for some reason something that looks like a mouse flying around.
I'm assuming
your
there
head.
is a connection between Lily and Francis. That one would make sense.
Oh, there's a lot more than that, but you can't make heads or tails of what the fuck is going on there.
Oh, Arconic maybe. I don't know, maybe. I'm not fucking good at this, but here we go.
I was just accepting the fact that this is happening, and is not trying to stop anything.
I'm just a fucking light bulb. All right, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about
Yes.
it.
What's a light bulb? I don't fucking know.
So you
Ken
Wait,
has
you
been
don't.
Ken has been going around picking up the dead enemies and just shoving it into his mouth.
What?
That
just
doesn't seem very
shredding it.
good for you.
He's just shredding everything.
Oh, that's
Just
right. You
giving it
have
to
your
the
baby
Bahir.
here, yeah.
Yeah, later to give it to the Bahir.
I forgot about that.
Oh.
He comes to this weird ass tentacle and just slurps it up.
I will. Oh gosh.
All right. Well,
So with Francis' little thing there, there's a mix of a couple different flavors of magic going on just between
Flavors.
him and Lily. And yeah, the tutti fruity and the licorice is just a weird combination, but you don't fucking understand any of that shit.
I like that I can taste the colors.
taste the rainbow.
Fish that.
Alright, so wait. Alright, so licorice and tutti frutti from Francis. What flavors are Isaac and Black Razor?
So Blackers is more of a mix between Blue Moon, mint, and more licorice.
Right, okay. So there's some correlation between flavors between Magic Go On with Isaac and Francis. Besides that, no, there's just that one color, whatever color that was, licorice, I guess. I don't think there's any correlation between whatever's going on between me and Bell and what you guys got going on.
Sure.
I was just thinking, do we have any spells that remove curses? I know you're a high-end cleric.
Do you have remove curse?
I don't think we do.
I don't think Remove
Because-
Curse is an actual spell itself.
It
I think
is.
it's High Restoration that does it.
No, there is a spell called remove curse,
Oh, okay. It's just okay.
Yeah, there is.
which also would have worked the same way.
Gotcha.
You need a cleric, paladin, warlock, or wizard.
Fucking
Yep,
wizards
and it's
can do it
level
too.
3.
We may not be able to remove the curse, but we can probably weaken Isaac's tie to Black Razor.
Actually, that probably would do something. Yeah, it might make sense
Yeah.
anyways. You're still fighting it with that spell, so I mean, it just makes sense, I suppose.
If we're able to, I don't know, maybe anybody who's magically inclined, if we got together, casted, I don't know, dispel magic, anything on Black Razor as he is transferring his soul to a weapon. Hopefully, not one of our souls will be taken, but maybe we can weaken Black Razor enough that we can sever the tie between Isaac and the weapon.
All I can offer is being angry near you, and if you get angry, it should help you.
But with that, Isaac just looks at you all and goes, "All
Alright. Think that'll work? If ours can use remove curse, I have a scroll of dispel magic that I can cast. Annie, do you have anything that can
Ours cannot use remove curse.
you can't use remove curse? Do
They
clerics
don't have
not
the
have
spell.
that?
No, they do, but she doesn't have it ready.
Doesn't have it ready. Well,
We can take
haven't
another long
started
rest.
the game. We haven't
I
started
am
the
not
game
permitting
yet. So you
another
can say
long
you
rest.
have it ready.
Wait, what? What did Wally say?
We haven't started anything yet. I mean, probably ask, get it ready. Hero,
Yeah.
can they get it ready?
Can I?
Maybe next time.
So we don't have to wait 8 hours.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Ours is getting ready. What is it called again? Dispel curse?
Remove curse.
Remove curse.
Remove curse.
Annie, you're a stronger magic user than I. If you're capable of casting Dispel Magic in your spell list, you should probably take the Dispel Magic scroll.
Now, I could help with being angry and all, but I'd have to be in the room, I think, for that to work. So maybe I
Is that
can't do that.
okay? Don't yell at me.
I honestly have not done enough testing with this, so.
Kin, as he's eating this weird brain bird beak thing, he says, "I think this tastes like chicken.
That's good for you, Ken.
Do you want some?"
Just ate, like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago.
Are you not able to consume more? As he just shoves the whole thing inside his mouth.
I don't need more right now, is the thing.
Ours is removing curse on the thing that on Black Razor.
All right.
Wouldn't that just remove the... No,
Well, it depends on the power of the curse, quite honestly. It literally depends on lore aspect, what you...
Well, I mean, it removes the attunement, so... Isaac becomes unattuned to the weapon, what happens?
Let's say as he becomes attuned to the weapon, your lingering magic sees that the or the black licorice flavoring of the magic dissipates from Isaac's hand as he lifts his hand off the pommel. But there's still two, the mint and, what was it, Tutti Frutti? Yeah.
Tutti Frutti. Well, that was on Francis.
No, wait. Mint and Blue Moon, yeah.
Yeah, Blue Moon was on Isaac.
Alright,
Yeah,
Isaac,
Blue Moon, that's still
drop
on
the blade. Just drop it.
Right, so the licorice flavor is
Take off
gone.
his sword belt and just the sword drops.
Yeah, so the
Alright.
licorice flavor gone, Blue Moon's still there. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's there.
Alright, so that probably means their soul is still tied to it. But we can fix that right now, right here, with the altar.
Right, so do we just get Isaac down there and we leave the room, or...
Well, yeah, I guess so. In the meantime, I will dispel magic on the blade. Maybe it'll weaken the connection more.
Right. Also, real quick, while this is happening, Isaac, what weapon do you want? I got a great axe. I got a warhammer. I got a battle axe. I got the plant chopper. That's personal, uniquely favorite of mine. Got a harpoon as well. Just take a pick, man.
Ours brings out something that ours thinks everyone has forgotten about. I have a cursed axe.
No, we're not using the fucking cursed axe.
Oh yeah, get rid of one curse, put a new. Fight the curse with another curse.
God, no.
We don't know what it's cursed with, but it's cursed.
As a player, I do know what it's cursed with. As Bruce just fucking does not like that axe.
Ours does, for some reason.
Ken, we have to start getting out of here, because the second he touches that altar, one of our souls is going to be taken. I'm not even sure you have one, but
I have a soul.
Okay, well, yeah. I look to Lily. Does he have a soul? Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
Alright, well, this is what
Yes,
you're
you do.
answer me, so I just give Isaac the Great Axe +2 to use as the weapon, the change, or object, I suppose.
Okay.
All right.
So that is now
Ken
currently in his
has
position, or possession.
Ken has proceeded to grind up, shred every piece of corpse in this room. And now he just spits it all back out to be made into a meatball.
That is probably the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
You want
That
some
sounds
lizard, man?
okay.
It probably tastes delicious.
No, I generally like to eat the food that I eat when it still, like, looks like the food it was.
All right. Well, let's take care of this first before we start talking about food.
Yeah, anyways, yeah,
And
here,
how
take the
disgusting.
Great Axe +2. They're doing their magic thing. We'll get out of here. Don't break your ankle going down these ledges. If you need
Why
to
not?
contact us, Francis, can you do the toenail thing or whatever you do?
Oh
I already gave Serana a new nail just in case.
Yeah.
Ours, you can do message, right? I think, or is it Annie? One of you can do message, right?
We can just come
Uh,
back within 5 minutes. How's that sound?
Okay, that
I
works,
can
yeah.
do mind message.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
I can telecommunicate. Ours is putting in the word telepathy.
From how far?
Yeah, how far?
A number of feet equal to 10 times my level. So
190 feet.
19. Yeah.
Interdimensionally?
That's a good one there.
No. Ours cannot message.
I have message, but I have to point towards the creature.
Right. Okay, so yeah, we'll just come in and back in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Best of luck. If no, it should be fine. I'm not gonna put any doubt.
Alright. You better start heading over there. I'll cast Dispel Magic. I feel like you should be as far away from the blade as you can.
Okay.
Are we not going through the portal?
No, we're just
We're gonna go through the portal.
Are we? Are we going back to Serana?
Serana's in here.
We have to set the fog gate. Just go through the fog gate. It should cut off.
You can risk that, lizard man.
I don't
I
have the
feel
key.
I feel like if we go through this, we're gonna be a whole lot safer.
Alright, fine, whatever, fuck.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what are you doing back here so soon? I don't fucking know.
Experimenting.
Alright. As Isaac gets further, I'm going to use the scroll Dispel Magic to see if I can't weaken Black Razor further.
Yeah, which is currently right here, actually.
Yeah.
Just do the little, freehand, blackish color, sword, bam, ow, sword image. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Quickest sword I've ever fucking drawn.
Drop.
The fucking guards there.
I know, right?
Kid, let's not approve of this. That is not considered scrap. As he still grabs it and opens his mouth.
What? No.
With that, if Black Razor looks like it's weakened, I guess I'll go through.
I don't know. Is the blue moon
Yeah.
flavor weaken any?
For that, no.
That didn't do anything.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Anyways, let's fucking go. Come back in 5 minutes.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna look at something here real quick. This might do nothing, but I can silence this area, so Razor can't use spells that require words.
Make sure you don't silence the portal, just in case that does something too.
Ours steps away.
All right, let's just go in.
Alright.
Is everyone going in?
I believe we are all going, yes, including Bill, yes.
Wee!
Into the black
Alright.
Ari steals the
Wow.
big sword.
Alright, so y'all go in. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Moment of truth.
Isaac takes the Great Axe +2. And as he is about to place it upon the altar, he hears a voice. So, this is what it's coming to. This is what all your family's legacy has come to. To finally get rid of me. Isaac shakes his head. It's all in his head. There's nothing that Black Razor can do now. As he places the axe on the altar. Very well. But just so you know, Bludgeonberg,
Bubbin' boob.
your soul isn't free. As the altar transforms and disfigures the +2 axe into a more demonic state, Isaac falls to his knees. Five minutes have passed since you guys have last exited. You don't hear anything, you don't see anything come through the. And as promised, you all will come back.
Did
In
it
the
work?
distance, you can see the body of Isaac limply sprawled upon the table, barely reaching for the axe but not touching it.
Francis was going to speed over there.
Yeah, let's go. Fucking. By the time we get saying he's over there.
Francis,
and shove his hand onto the axe.
As soon as you do, his body he jerks and gasps for air. Is that what that guy would felt? Holy shit! Whew.
Is he? Go ahead.
As he slowly gets up, still holding the axe at this point. Looks.
This one fucking badass looking axe.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Are you feeling the draw of Black Razor any?
I'm gonna go ahead and do Lingering Magic again with my second charge and see if Blue Moon's still there or not.
For that, and the are gone.
Flavors are gone.
Yep.
The flavors are gone.
Flavors. The flavors. No.
What?
Flavors.
You are no longer tied to Black Razor.
I'm not too sure what that means.
It just means the magic's fucking gone. That's all it really means.
Yeah.
You are free.
Is there still magic coming off Black Razor, or is it just a sword?
So for that, see,
Cutting out.
you don't see anything.
But that might be another issue. There's no magic coming off this sword.
None?
None. No magic.
We did it.
No, he's dead.
Well,
did it.
it could mean they're dead, or they're somewhere else now.
Listen. Stop having bad thoughts. We did it.
Well, let me go over to Isaac. Hold on. Paul. Paul. No, just kidding. I would climb. I'm not in a rush.
Then climb up a bit.
Boom, he's just right there in the other room waiting to kill us.
Hold on. Let me help you up here. I guess around here, the detect magic would be in range again.
Yeah, as you reach down and grab him, you see, since he has to carry the axe with him, you see the
You cut out. Sorry.
and you see the blue moon, the mint, and the licorice.
Because he's tied to the axe now.
So the same flavors are there. I don't know what that entirely means. Also, plus there's a mint now, but I think it's because it was a +2 axe before. So, yeah.
No, the mint was already there.
Well, yeah, that's because the axe was already +2, I think. Or no. There's blue moon and licorice, and then was the mint there before, or is it?
Yeah, the mint was there.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, there's a mint as well. I guess I forgot to mention before.
So he's just tied to the axe now.
I don't ask me. Those are the flavors coming off of him.
Yeah, now you can certainly say that everything has moved to the axe.
I get the inclination that everything is just transferred to the axe, though.
What?
I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I get a feeling of.
At this point, you can roughly see that where Isaac's hand was holding the axe, you roughly see as you what he had before. His fingers at the fingertips have slowed his dragon form.
You're cutting out a lot.
I heard what he said. His hands becoming dragon-like again, like the fingertips.
You can do it.
Shit.
Sick.
Ours, can you greater restoration him? We have the
Yes.
diamonds.
Yes, ours has the diamonds, I believe.
I don't know what this is gonna do, but we can try it, I suppose.
Yes, ours has the
Right.
diamonds. Ours uses greater restoration. I have to
Alright.
touch him to do so. Just FYI.
Honestly, Francis probably would have realized that before Bruce, due to his
Yes.
passive perception.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, ours would not have.
Alright, greater restoration. You see the fingertips go back to normal. And for the most part, you feel that this is going to probably be a very temporary method.
It's okay. I believe in us.
So I'm guessing everything got just pulled into the axe. Not just one soul, but Black Razor and Isaac's soul got pulled into the axe.
Yep.
So we didn't solve anything. In fact, we probably just made it a little worse.
He now
So,
has to carry
okay.
a giant axe.
Isaac's soul is the only one in the axe, right? So Isaac and the Black Razor.
Well,
With the contract
Flavor, yeah,
between
flavors.
the two, the contract
Hmm.
between the two, they're supposed to keep each other in check. The souls are bonded with each other. If one soul goes, the other soul also goes.
Okay. So we can't really separate. Wiggle Fraggle.
Say all that Remove Curse did was remove his connection with the sword. The soul was already contracted.
Uh,
So did we remove the contract between this axe and him just now, or is he gonna have to still hold on to the axe?
At this point, since his soul is now in the axe, he has to keep the axe. While before, he could just let go of Black Razor at any time, but the souls is still in contracted and have a similar situation. Or where the dragon would just come out.
Well, I thought the
So it's,
Greater Restoration solved that part of the issue with like the guy with the dagger or whatever.
Yeah,
That was
'cause I used
because that was a simple
yeah,
soul.
because it was just the obelisk that did it to him.
That was just a simple soul, a simple commoner. We're talking about a simple soul of a noble and a greater soul of an ancient.
Yes. So we didn't do anything.
Yeah, we just made it
Just-
worse.
Yes.
ah.
So what happened to the blade he was holding instead?
It's
It's
just
over.
a normal sword now, I think. There's no
Yep,
magic on it.
There's nothing there now.
Did it
Just
disappear
a
from the
fancy
obelisk
piece
here?
of metal.
It is just a fancy piece of metal. And what, Kin? Sorry.
Francis,
It still holds its demonic shape of Black Razor, but you sense power in it more.
King grabs it.
Francis, oh,
It's over here.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, so down there?
Yeah, the Black Rise is still
Yeah.
there. The battle
yeah,
axe,
Francis
the
picking
great
it
axe,
up.
+2 is in Isaac's hand because he has to hold on to it now.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that went better here is that he has a stronger weapon.
I don't know if Black Razor proper is.
Well, because the D changed from a 1d10 or whatever to 1d12.
Oh, the Black Razor is a 2d6 great sword with a +3. So
No, so never mind. I
I
made
think
it
like
weaker
it
then.
made it worse.
I made it weaker. Shit.
Let's go.
That's just
Well,
probably
technically,
okay,
we did our
'cause-
job, sort of. We made Black Razor weaker.
yeah,
We made the actual
say-
weapon weaker.
found your Isaac.
Let's go.
Yeah, Francis is handling Black Razor. I'm assuming nothing is happening now.
Nope. As you grab the weapon, there's no negative effect on you. You are not being sapped to your strength. Not are you having weird visions of a black dragon.
Well,
King looks at Francis.
I feel like I gotta hold on to this. This. We may actually need this again.
Well, next proposition is looking to the past to Black Razor, or looking to Serana and see if we can trust them possibly better.
I feel like we should probably look to Serana.
All right. You've been talking with them mostly here. Just take the mirror and you think about your target, and it should give you some visions of their past.
Francis will take the mirror and think of Serana.
All right. As you do so, The image is fuzzy. Just a second. As you look in, scene of a darker place. Looks like it's still within the crypt itself, but the area is unknown to you. Been roughly throughout this entire place, but haven't seen this area. You can't hear anything, but the image is clear as they are speaking frantically and pointing at another red-robed individual. They are first looking upon a huge shrine where another individual is being held in kind of stasis, say.
Okay.
As that ends, it immediately flashes back to a time where can't seem to say, but Serana in this is much younger. You see, you hear her fiddling with bottles and weirdly colored tinctures. And suddenly, someone comes into frame, red robes. It flashes again, coming back to now, as even at the current moment, Serrano.
What did you say, Dor?
The mirror doesn't give any sound, any depictions of pictures, and it's very random and cryptic. But doesn't say it gives any audible information. It's a mirror. What is it going to talk about?
So, I saw a ritual. Some person in stasis. There's a room around here somewhere that we haven't seen yet.
Ooh.
There was quite a few red-robed figures within the vision. And one that she was tinkering with something, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think she worked on a project here at one point. I just don't know what it was.
Alright, well, I don't think that really clears up anything.
It didn't clear up much.
Well, that was for your vision, if someone else wants to take a crack at it.
Yeah, I hand it back to Bruce. Then
I look in the mirror. I stare at that face. That face I've seen a million times now. Wait, are you saying there's still like it's a charge per person rather instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give you a little bit more. Because it gives you information for 1 minute or less. That's not really a time thing.
Yeah,
So I'll give you a little bit more expedition.
Should I look towards Serrana more, or should I change the subject to Black Razor?
However you want to.
Well,
it's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I don't know. Each one of these are equally important because if we learn things about Black Razor here, there's no telling we'll be able to use that knowledge if Serana betrays us.
Here, I'll look towards Serana. Isaac, you look towards Black Razor when I hand it to you.
Okay.
All right, I focus on Serana as my target.
Okay. This is for you. There's a group of 4. One of them you can easily see he has a much younger Serana. They seem to be having difficulty getting into a dungeon.
Is it
The 4 of them, as they try something else, the image fades. You come a little bit farther now. Still roughly the same age, but there's more now.
Okay.
Within the hands of one of the individuals, in fact, within the hands of every suffer surround, you see Black Razor, you see Wave, you see Well. During a time where you can't say, but the surroundings you roughly can distinguish the outer boundaries of the mountains. But these, you can't say they are ancestors of noble families that these weapons are supposed to be there for. So why are they wielding these weapons?
Yeah.
You cut forward a bit more. At this point, it is now Anna in her red robes, conducting experiments. And as she goes along, she is met by a very familiar individual. One that in the previous visions was also with her. She mouths a very quick word, but there is no audio here, so you cannot tell. But I will give you a knowledge check to see if you can read mouths, lips.
Like an insight or something?
Like
Yes.
lip reading.
Yeah.
Alright. Insight, I would assume it's similar to that, so. Not bad.
You can read
Ours.
you can read her lips as she says his name in surprise. Raptus.
And this is the other person, not Serrano saying this, or is this Serrano saying crap this?
This is saying Krampus in surprise.
Okay.
As the mirror ends.
Well, that was fairly interesting. So it started off with a couple like really old a long time ago. Younger Serana and some other people. I think it was 4 initially, trying to get into a dungeon. It looked like they couldn't or didn't have any luck. Zoom forward a little bit. They're inside some structure with a lot more people. Similar age. They looked about the same. So now a lot of time had passed. I don't know what's really going on with that one. But after that, it zoomed forward to an opening. I could even see the mountains around here in the background. And all 3 of the magic weapons, Wave, the Hammer one, and Black Razor were there. Being held.
Pipes up. Wait, what?
Yeah, hold on. But they also weren't being held by any royalty. They were just being held by people with red robes. And the only person that wasn't wielding one of these weapons, there were 4 of them, was Serana. There wasn't a whole lot else to really get from that scene in particular. And then finally, I got zipped forward to Serana entering a room or being surprised by... I could read their lips somewhat. It seemed like they said Crapitus or Crappy Pants. Yeah.
Same thing.
What I think we knew that Serana had a relationship with Crapitus at one point, but they were surprised to see them in this image.
What were you going to say, Isaac?
So, image was shown 3 individuals that held weapons together.
Yes, they were wearing red robes, and each of them was wielding one of the 3 royal weapons that had been stolen before. If this rings any bells, I don't know.
As he tries to look, remembers that he had the whole soul shakeup. He tries to go back to the regional owner of Butchenberg, but the memories that are given do not collaborate with information. It's almost as if the one that originally started the curse with the Butchenberg family was not the one that was holding that sword.
Interesting. Well,
yeah.
If you want to go ahead and try your hand at the mirror.
So Isaac takes it now and wants to take a look at it.
Ours, watch. Maybe it'll help. I don't
Yep.
know.
Nothing shows up, as Black Razor is only the name of the blade. Dragon.
It said it could do the name of objects, right?
It did say objects as well, yeah.
Yeah.
You could do objects. Okay.
Yeah, it says holder of this platinum hand mirror can learn something about the history of a specific object or creature by taking an action to gaze into the mirror and thinking about the target.
Okay. All right, that I can do. All right.
Yay!
So it might not be focused on the dragon; it'd be focused on the sword.
Yeah. So, going back into that, you can see in the mirror it's shown very briefly the same thing coming before. 4 people, 3 of them are holding Black Razor and Wave, well, the last one is currently casting a spell of some form. Isaac can't tell too much, but he's astonished by what he's seeing. These three, especially the one that has Black Razor, they are definitely not the original founders. And as the next scene comes up, it goes a little further beyond into a even crazier room. This looks like it's back into the vault, but this place doesn't look right. The entire place has a weird dimension to it. Nothing that he's ever seen before. But there's a place where Black Razor once sat, seemingly on a pedestal. It shifts again. As Black Razor is held by someone in red robes. On the far side, it seems that they are upon the altar, and before the altar itself is the carcass of an ancient black dragon.
Interesting.
End scene.
So, from what we have learned so far, I assume Isaac told us what he saw.
Yes.
Serana was one of the few responsible in probably the making Black Razor.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, she definitely knows a lot more
Or
about
at
the
least-
weapon than she lets on.
Yeah.
And it seems like the weapons do have a history here. We just might have missed it. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm sorry it didn't work, Isaac. I really thought it was going to.
That's alright.
Anyone else want to start with the movie?
Yeah.
That only did a certain amount of charges.
It's supposed to only have one.
Yeah, it's supposed to only have one. I've heard exposition out though, so
Yeah.
it's done.
Ours wants to try.
No.
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 I'll take that
Ours
out of
just
me
said
back
no.
then.
Alright.
I think we should confront Serana about these. We know her past, so she can't hide it.
That's what you think.
I'll leave that up to you, Francis. You definitely you've coerced a black dragon before. I'm sure you can coerce a semi-lich person.
I can try.
Try not to be
You'll
hostile.
do more than try, soldier.
If not, well, I have a list of backups.
And,
If not, we all die.
and if you need to do like any dance moves again, I can help out with that too.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what we need.
We should make her think she's in a dream by doing a bunch of random dances again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe I help. I don't know.
That was a perfect idea. Perfect plan.
Climb,
Totally worked.
I help Isaac
Whatever
up,
you say.
because he's currently one-handed. Well, sort of one-handed.
Yeah.
Climb, help. Up to climb.
Ours
Yes.
is climbing.
Ours doesn't need help climbing. Ours has a ridiculous amount of strength and doesn't need help climbing.
All right.
Ours is climbing.
I think
Who took the
for
old sword, by the way?
some
Will you just keep them?
showman,
It
I
was,
have
Francis'
Black
house.
Razor on me.
Okay, I'll
So
delete the.
Yeah.
for
Good.
some showmanship,
Yeah.
when we return to Serana, Francis is going to be wielding the Husk Black Razor.
Sure.
All right. So as you do so, and come out of the black gates, you see Sir Anna still waiting as she looks upon Black Razor in your hand. And go and doesn't really flinch at all.
It's because she doesn't recognize it's Black Razor. Quick, prove it that it's Black
She
Razor.
knows it's Black Razor, but I imagine she's a little more frigid, I guess. I will go up to Serana and say, we know a lot. We know you are responsible in the creation of Black Razor. We've seen through your past, and you're not being completely honest with.
Ours goes. Also, I used detect good and evil here earlier, and it detected evil.
Okay.
Well, I can't say. There have been many things that have happened in this world after those times. If you know of what happened with Black Razor and all them, then you should know what's going to happen.
Please elaborate.
Originally, the whole vault was just a phylactery for one very powerful lich. That was several thousand.
Well, he should be ashamed of himself.
I'm sure he did when he was locked away in his own phylactery by his own. What's the word?
Minion?
Apprentice? Student?
Apprentices, yes.
Apprentice, yeah.
Krampus?
Minion.
Crappy pants?
Minion!
No. Kratos
We know
wishes
you.
he was that powerful.
Yeah, he sure gloats like he is.
That's because
I
he's
concur.
only taking the power place. The original lich that created this vault was very wary of issues that becoming a lich would incur on the body, mind, and soul. Namely, body just dying. But the soul deteriorates as much as the mind. After a while, they are no more than a husk of what they once were. Even as the lich, they live forever in a way, but they are not themselves after a while.
And you are also not free of this.
Let's go to bed now. Go to bed now.
Found a kid.
Go to bed now.
You heard her, Cleric.
Go to bed now. Alright.
Ours didn't do anything wrong this time, though.
The cleric just walks away. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, they knew about the issues that religion would bring, so they created this phylactery inside a pocket dimension.
Wait, we're in a pocket dimension right now?
Yes.
If we do destroy this phylactery, doesn't that mean that you suffer the same deterioration as he did? Or are you
If
Are
you
you just
destroy the phylactery now, as she reveals a bit of her shoulder,
Mhm.
as you can see huge deterioration of the skin, which also marks a bit of lichdom.
so you're deteriorating regardless of being in here?
Yes, that was why the research was started. The original Lich, they started the research and brought the upon their apprentices to continue to figure out as they diminished. But they were more power hungry than anything. They took over the vaults, made more as you have seen it. Just a menagerie of different environments to research creatures and other things.
And as a result, they deteriorated, like the slime. The slime, which was nearly half crazed when we found them. Almost like they were like a religious cult leader.
Yes. Though that one was more of smaller issue. But
What about?
that is beyond where a lot of liches can play. For me and my team, we're not originally part of the vault. We were actually adventurers, just like you.
Then we
That
could be Rev
wielded
and
the
me.
weapons Black Razor, Whelm, and Wave.
They were the only way that we could get into the vault. Back then, this place was, again, just in a pocket dimension. But they kept on bringing things in and stealing away people, other creatures, celestials, demons, whatnot, as they're still doing now. We were tasked to figure out what's going on, but we couldn't get in. None of us could. But that's where Caractus came in. Caractus was our wizard. He knew a lot more than any of us on magic and how to really get into a pocket dimension. We could have used a dimension door to really get in, but the entangled mess that the pocket dimension was in reality, it's not just one, it's stacked layers. Trying to dimension door into it once, you're only into one piece of it. Right now, all of you, me entirely too, we're stuck on the fourth layer. With this last gate here, keys, you're able to get into the fifth layer.
where the phylacteries of, I'm guessing, you and the others reside.
No.
No.
The next one is where the other liches have found their true way to finally gain immortality. They found that there are chosen ones, those that have been chosen by gods to be their arbiters. Oh god.
Us?
No, not exactly you. Though there have been others that we have found that unfortunately got trapped and have been used to siphon the celestial energy of gods to essentially mimic immortality, but it's not enough. And with certain gods, they can be rather troublesome to have their power, especially when you are undead in a way.
Understandable. My God would have me smite you right here, right now. But I need you.
My friend.
As I need you. For this point, I've seen enough. I want this all to end just as quickly as you all.
Insight check.
Good?
Yeah, I think I'll do the same.
Yeah, I did roll, so yeah, you might want to.
This probably be the one time Francis is not
Listen,
going to take
ours
somebody's
is
word for it.
yeah.
Ours-
Ours having already detected good and evil does not trust.
With that, all your insight checks are correct in assuming that them being tired of the vault maybe
A lie.
a little on no was there. As it seems like she's not fully putting out the remorse that she should be following. Or she should be expressing there.
Hmm.
She's a repeat that?
She is not expressing the remorse that she's portraying as much.
Mm.
Like she is saying that she is done, that she doesn't want to see all this anymore. But you can feel a hint that there's some vibe about that, but you can't exactly say where.
I don't believe you completely. Feel like you're hiding something.
Like that is mostly due to how you need to destroy the phylactery.
How do we need to destroy the phylactery?
Blow it up.
When the first the first lich and their apostle apprentices first melded their phylacteries together, they made a way to lock the entire vault so that if anything tries to destroy it, it would just destroy the pocket dimension and bring phylactery to the real world. to the mortal plane.
Well, if we bring it to the mortal plane, then we can blow it up.
Yes, but then you'd be bringing several thousand souls of liches down to the mortal plane as
Ours may or may not
They
be
never
fine
make
with
things simple, do they?
this.
Oh,
there. But as time went on, and they added more and more to the phylactery, it started becoming. They needed a way to control it, and that's where we came in. After we were able to essentially break into the vault after a deal of sorts. We essentially were able to talk with someone from the inside. They gave us the weapons: Black Razor, Whelm, and Wave. They essentially acted as a key to get in. But what we didn't know was they are the keys for the phylactery itself.
so you're saying that we need the other two weapons to even do anything to this phylactery?
Yes. You can still use the one Black Razor, but it will only temporarily lock the phylactery itself and shut down a few of the dimension or pocket dimensions. At that point, a lot of creatures will be able to be set back free, and you can easily go back into the outer world. But the issue becomes anything that you have set free at this point goes back into the mortal realm. If you are afraid for a specific thing to be out, myself included, then you should be careful what you do once you get there. But I can also say, if you choose to just destroy the entire vault itself, you can also do that. But no, you would essentially be nuking the entire pocket dimension that's at the center of this entire place.
And everyone in it.
And everyone.
Well, I am not opting to just straight up suicide bombing this place.
Right.
We've been relatively wise about who we save, including the demons, but I guess we have a list for that.
There's a list for that.
I guess the only one I would be really concerned about letting out of here is that vampire from before.
I'll hunt him down. We have an agreement. He can go free. Heck, he'll probably not do much anyway. And if we see each other again, I'll kill him.
Honestly, I'll probably end up getting hired to take care of him if he does anything, so I guess it's fine. Also, I know a good bit about vampire hunting now because of you, so that's useful. Anyways, I guess we'll have to just temporarily shut down the place so we can come back later with all the weapons.
Yeah.
Is there a way that we can get people out if we do decide to nuke the place like before? We nuke the place.
Are we?
Any way at all.
In an alternate dimension?
If you can...
Yes.
if you're able
Maybe.
to shut down the factory or lock it down first before destroying it, then you would give whoever is within the main vault here now time to get out. But unless you are able to find in the crack that Caraptus has left in the vault itself, there's not much way you can get out. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't talk about that.
The crack?
So you know how the vault has been relatively I wouldn't say peaceful. No, that's not the word. But longevity. How time moves slower than what it should.
At least out there. I imagine in here you have it move faster. It's just slow compared to the outside. It probably moves faster in here so you can get more research done.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Now,
While the world outside moves almost at a standstill.
now, after seeing that and trying to replicate it, Caraptus, he wanted to know more. Obviously, wizard wanting to know more, knowing no magical in and outs of how to live nearly forever. We were stuck in here after we got in, but I was able to continue that bargain that we made before. The one that we asked for passage using the weapons. They came to us again and claimed what was bargained for. My two proteges, they were taken as chosen. They're currently being sapped of their energy in the next layer. While Kratos, as he was about to become one, they decided that his knowledge is a lot more effective, and we became researchers here. After a while, he found his own way out through a tear they made using the keys.
That's why he kept on grabbing why he made those contracts or deals with people. So he can have access to the weapons in years. A couple 100 years in his case.
So he can
Right.
make that crack and use it to prolong his life.
So if we are to circumvent this entire thing, we would need all three of those weapons and see if we can't make the crack ourselves.
With all three, you would be easily able.
Oh, you died?
Hold on. Yes, with all three, you would easily be able to.
But in order to do that, we have to let some guys out.
Yes.
We don't have.
Well, we have to, otherwise we suicide run and blow up the place.
Yeah.
And ourselves.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, no.
That means a lot of innocent people are going to die.
Yeah, including us.
Yeah.
Which is the worst part of that entire
Yeah, I
deal.
don't like that either.
So, if anything, we made our own reason why we shouldn't blow this place up, because we already saved a lot of people. We promised them their way out.
Good. Well, for those of them that we don't want out, most of them have already died. I mean, the hag died from the god. A lot of the peasants and stuff we've saved. The cleric over there, of course. I got Brunzvolt, the low Brunzvolt.
Hello.
I say we do the little lockdown. We go grab the other two, and then we try to make the tear ourselves. From there, we can destroy the vault. Only letting the people that we feel won't cause issues. No offense. As I look to Sarah.
I mean, from what I take it, Serrano, you're pretty much just bored of this place, and you've been here for way too fucking long. Just tired.
Yeah.
If I had just, general, summary of what you're feeling anyways. Yeah, how do we go about locking this place down? Is that the last room we haven't gone into yet? Joe?
If you shut down all the temples in the next layer, take out the chosen, save them, then enough energy can be pulled to enter the next layer, and that will be the vault.
Oh, okay, so actually it makes a lot more sense considering this whole place hasn't felt like our actual vault of, okay. So there's been a lot of research on this layer.
Yeah.
But, anyal anything of importance is generally not held here. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen a single phylactery. We've just seen a lot of prison cells and a lot of study tables.
We were pulled into this world. We probably already found the tear.
Good point.
Okay, so yeah,
we just can't get our way back out.
Alright.
If you remember, you did see one tear, but that one was spilling a lot of demonic energy.
That was not the way home.
Yeah, that would have killed us.
No, I meant our way in, how we got into this place.
Yeah, although, counter argument, we had horses and stuff, and they didn't get pulled in.
That's true.
Huh.
But then we specifically got chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is a tear to the demon realm.
So, at the 5th level, the vault, that's where we can lock it down temporarily to get people out. By pulling out a chosen and everything.
You need to go directly to the vault itself to do that.
Okay, so yeah, we'll have to get to the 5th level, so we'll have to finish up this layer, open up a passage to the 5th layer. What we gotta do there, I suppose. How much of the 5th layer do you know about, or have you never been there?
Let's say I've seen plenty of it.
Okay.
There are a few temples there. There's not much. But each area houses a shrine with a chosen in it.
Okay, so we gotta pull those out. So you said one or two of them are your chosen, they were your disciples, apprentices.
Two of them are the original party that was held with. You'll follow? You're fine. And them in the Temple of Shadows. In the Temple of Savagery.
Okay. And there's one other temple you said, so
There are 10 temples.
there's 10 temples. And there's how many? There's a chosen each, or just 3?
There's a chosen each one.
Okay, so 2 of them are your disciples. Shadows and Savagery are them. So we might want to prioritize getting to those ones, just because they also knowledge of this place,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other ones have, I believe, have basically told him like we were and just been used.
Right.
How do we prove we are allies?
We don't kill them. That's how.
Yes. That is a brilliant idea.
Or you could just take them to Serana, assuming they are still sane after whether they're going.
Physical or magical item is not prioritized?
We should probably head in there. Well, quite honest. We gotta use Black Razor to do one lock so that we can actually get out of here with the other 2.
Alright?
Well, we preferably should probably get rid of all the chosen out of here if we can. But we still only can use.
Well, we
one
need the
to
other 2 weapons in order to do that.
I thought the locks were different than. Are the chosen the locks?
We need all 3 to enter the vault. All 3 weapons to enter the
Right.
vault. And that's where the chosen are being held, correct?
No. The next layer is where the chosen are being held. Once you get into the vault itself, there is a locking mechanism that has pretty much 3 areas that you need to have. That's what Serana has told you. But for the most part, they have only been to the temple area. They have not been within the phylactery itself. The phylactery knowledge is just passed down from the old liches.
Right. So,
But we do need Black Razor to hence lock the thing temporarily so that we can escape to get the other 2 weapons.
yeah, but I believe that's within the actual phylactery. The actual chosen are before before we can get into the actual phylactery. Remove them all.
We can remove the power source and
that'll greatly trump the liches within the phylactery, assuming their power, I believe. Also, I don't think we would have been
I guess
fighting
we'll
liches
do
with
that.
god powers because of sapping them.
What's that?
Ooh.
What?
When?
Honey?
When? Why?
looks to the left, the right. What?
What did you
Wow.
say? Sorry?
Alright. So, with that, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, I suppose we just need to just get to the 5th level where the chosen are, so we'll open up that passageway.
Alright, so he just directs you to the back portal here that's been semi-active since you guys got the keys. So just go through this portal and you'll go straight to the first temple.
Oh, right, and we've been basically just circling this fucking temple for ages and just now finally got all the keys to get into this one temple.
Right.
Of 10.
Of 10.
We got this.
Episode 69. We finally enter the main part, sort of.
Yeah, episode 69, we finally find out what we're actually supposed to do here.
We're finally getting to the end game.
Yeah.
Explore.
Yeah, this is definitely the
We're-
lore episode.
We're in the end game now.
How much XP do we need to level up again? I think it was
don't think we got any experience.
No, we didn't. I'm just curious if we're like when we're leveling up now, because I think we're probably gonna level up before we're even done with the temples.
So you're probably gonna level up. You're getting to the factory
Never.
itself.
Okay.
At this
So,
point,
can we get a glimpse into the fifth temple?
sure.
Yeah.
We've already
As you
seen
enter-
glimpse of it, I think. We just got pulled temporarily.
You have seen. All right, so I need to copy character.
This door here that we went through on the top?
No.
It's gonna be a different scene. We got teleported here to help the peasants. It was,
Oh,
it was the optional route that we were locked
Yeah.
from going through because we chose the golem section versus this place, which I forget what it's called.
Yeah, to learn more about Bill.
Yeah, which we didn't, but hey, whatever. We actually
I
did
had
learn
some,
a little. Sorry.
I gave him some documents, but he has to learn himself.
Oh yeah. On the other hand, we did learn a little bit about Bill, like officially now that yes, Bill is linked to Brusque.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have discerned that ourselves, but our characters.
well, you fucking named it. What do you mean?
Yeah, we ourselves discerned that our characters had not up to this point. Like, actually, like 100% conclusion, yes.
Yeah.
Shame that thing didn't work,
That just made things worse.
Isaac. Yeah,
unfortunately.
I really thought that was a good idea.
That is an interesting
Yeah.
chosen because he's got a snake head and a man's body.
Oh yeah.
Reminds me of the king.
Venomous necromancer, one of those things. They don't have a lot of protection.
Oh yeah. You guys were supposed to have the keys of this.
But we do.
Yes.
Oh,
But you
ha!
All right.
I mean,
So-
I guess yeah, the protection would have been everything else around it. So I mean, I guess it makes sense. There's light protection inside.
As you come in, you see. Let's see which one. This one. This is.
Mr. Snakehead.
There, here in this white marble chamber hangs heavy the dark mist that burns the eyes. To the south, you see three individuals. One that is spewing this poisonous mist around the area. The other, which is just a there, just watching, waiting for its master to.
All right. So there's a venomous necromancer, some weird lizard man, and a robot.
Lizard man,
It's
is
not.
it your cousin?
No.
That's your brother.
I swear, one of these days it is gonna be like a relative somehow. But anyways, not right now.
But on the higher tier, in the
What?
what looks like a altar kind of deal, you see a Leontai
Oh, that's
being
what those look like.
held in place by what looks like some strong magical binding.
Magic.
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 What is magic?
What is magic?
It's magic.
Alright, so.
It's Pikachu.
It's Pikachu. Get it.
Do you do a little bit of combat before?
I feel we should probably end this off. Combat.
Don't you want a little
I
bit?
feel
Yeah.
I feel Annie itching. I feel the
He has an
It's to blow something up.
Ah, yes,
I don't
Annie
think
is
Annie
the
said anything this entire time.
Ah, yes, Annie.
Wait,
Annie's
what?
the one itching for combat.
All right. Let's get this going then.
boop. Completely average.
Oh my gosh.
We're rolling for initiative.
Is that within Francis' walking range?
65 feet.
I zoned
Oh my
out so
gosh.
bad.
It's fairly
Hey,
sick.
yeah, I can
It's
walk
okay.
over there.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay, so I already know what's gonna happen then.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even connected to my character.
Boom.
Where am I?
You're
You're in
Top
here.
Here.
top left of the actual map. I don't know if you've actually gotten to that point yet.
Was it Alt Shift?
No.
Alt Shift and click.
Yeah, Alt Shift, hold ping thing, and zooms you to
Yeah,
wherever you
here.
ping it. There you go.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
That should help, Danny.
Got past.
Thank you.
Other dog.
So this is how the scene goes down. We
Oh.
boom, pop in. Not even 6 seconds has started yet. We're all just standing here in second one.
So basically,
Francis,
almost everyone
boom.
got 11.
Pretty much, except for Francis, of course.
Yeah, I got a high initiative.
The enemy's gotta also get their initiative. Bruce and not Bruce. Bill and Isaac.
Okay. What are you doing?
Where?
The mimic has snuck into the DM's room.
Yes.
No, the mimic has snuck in with a knife.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Jesus.
What do you have? A knife.
Bad baby.
No!
It's laughing about it. Evil. What happened in the kitchen? I don't want to get up and look.
We might have to end the session here, actually.
A whole pack of noodles? The new ones?
I'm fine with that new
Oh.
session here, so we don't have to deal with XP.
Oh no.
I just bought
It's just a
noodles to make special
Yeah, we can just.
Japanese Chinese noodles, and she just destroyed all of them.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Not the new.
Not the nudes.
Not
Those.
the new.
Not the nudes. Anyway. So, what we want to do, I can still
Depends.
here.
I mean, it should relatively be quick, but the Necromancer's probably not inky, so.
Yeah, no.
Okay, but what about the snake boy?
The Snake Boy is who we're trying to rescue, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's Yanti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
Trying to kill the
yeah,
snake
we can do
boy?
it. I don't know.
To all of you, it's Bruce's cousin. To Bruce, he fucking hates all you know.
I got him. I saved him. Grabs Bruce.
Grabs Bruce.
So listen, man. Is that your brother?
Last goddamn time. If they have scales, it does not mean I'm related to them.
But he looks just like you.
No, they don't.
That's
No,
odd that everything we run into that has scales exactly like.
That's just because I have scales too.
I mean, we all remember the albino lizard.
I was not related to that lizard either.
Yeah,
Pretty
we
sure that
all
was his
did. We saw the resemblance.
He said it was his cousin.
Oh my god, no.
Are you sure it's not?
Listen, the closest, it could have been a millionth generation cousin of mine. And that's possibly
Oh,
it.
it is your cousin.
That's rude. You're not supposed to be calling other people old.
That's not what I said. I
He's
said
not
millionth
Calling him
generation.
old.
So it's your cousin?
No,
He has admitted it was.
I have no
Alright.
family relations to this individual.
Alright, so as you come in,
I'm just saying on a genetic level, possibly.
So we're not wrong.
And you're not right either.
But we're not wrong.
Or right.
And
That is
that's
correct.
what's important.
You have to get a lot of family trees pulled out before you can even decide if you're correct. And joke's on you, I don't have a family tree. Fuck you.
Are you sure
How
about
did I
that?
know that?
I'm positive.
Then
Oh,
how
no,
were
I
you
don't have
born?
headphones.
Then how were you activated?
so the chosen here. Someone break.
There we go, okay.
How come both Francis and the Chosen are at 21?
Blackjack.
Exactly.
I don't
Alright.
even know how the Yantees are going to do anything.
That one.
Listen, that's how they're fighting this time. They're playing blackjack.
Francis, go ahead.
Let's see here. Obviously, the... Oh, I don't need to do that. I can just... end it here.
He's about to
Hey!
cone them, I think.
Hey, Ken,
Yes.
how far does your cloud room...
Say again.
How far does your cloud room go?
The cloud room?
Cloud.
Yeah,
The cloud room.
Oh,
The
cloud room. 30
clobbering
feet.
room.
30 feet?
It's not
Oh.
within 30 feet.
Yeah. Darn.
Unless you want to, you know, like, stab him and then cloud room. There you go.
Alright, well... I can't get to the necromancer, but I can get to the robot. And I am going to take it out before it even has a chance to do it. Hopefully.
Correct.
Booming blade.
I could have sworn I was talking to Francis just now. Where'd it go?
Right?
I think he
Alright.
went past us again. Turns around. Oh, yep, there he is.
I am the knight.
Catman.
Catman?
Played by
Alright.
Adam West.
Somehow.
Who? Oh my god, I just realized he did both.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
alright, so that hits.
So, are you?
That's a lot of piercing and thunder and just 8 lightning. I assume it probably has something for the lightning.
That's 63.
Yeah.
Is your sneak attack off, by the way?
Yeah, it's up.
Just. Could it be?
It's up.
Is it? Okay.
Yep.
Nope.
Doesn't have anything for the light. That's kind of surprising.
There it is.
Alright. 60. And that completely destroys it.
Imagine such.
Oh,
I turned to the venomous necromancer and I said, "You'd be wise to surrender."
oh! I just heard a
Be
sonic
wise
boom.
not to breathe the mist, as you need to make Constitution saving.
Venomous.
Constitution save throw.
Yep.
I'm not Corpo.
You're not Corpo,
Why not?
as
Corpo's in another
you are now.
place right now.
I'm not asking where he is. I'm asking why aren't you Corpo?
See, with
Go
that,
ahead.
you are stunned
I'm stunned.
for your next turn.
You would be wise to surrender. And I stand there, unmoving.
Twitching a bit.
Alright. That's... Now they're... See? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Andy, I'm going to tell you in advance, also, because you didn't roll your wild magic, I think, this session.
It's 13.
Is it 13? Okay. Don't blow up the auntie.
Blow him up. Blow him up.
Blow.
You can blow me up, but just don't blow up the lizard.
Yeah, just don't blow up the lizard. Not me, the lizard, the other lizard.
The lizard man.
But
The half lizard. They're the half lizard. They're not the full lizard.
He still has
But
scales. That's
you
just
are
disrespectful.
both lizard.
Half snake, actually. They're not even a lizard. I think they're half snake.
It's a lizard with legs and
No.
arms.
No. Look at the arms and the
No.
legs. Those are human arms, at least.
Are
I
you
think
not-
the legs might be a body of a snake, but I don't really know for sure.
Oh, I can speak.
Okay, so as
Go ahead.
gets a tough, he decides to summon a big old friend you guys probably seen once before.
Ours goes yoink.
Big friend.
No, not that friend.
They'll be wise to surrender.
Ours goes yoink anyways.
Francis, I detect you have a 50% chance to skip your turn.
Yes,
Oh, that's not good.
As
big
he
Master
uses
Hand.
Arcane Hand.
Oh, Master Hand.
It is Master Hand. What do you mean?
Or it's a crazy hand.
Oh, don't want to ask for that.
I tried 5, but I can't move. I feel like my fleet's dead.
Okay. Alright, and there's going to use a bonus action to Grasping Hand Francis. So they're attempt to grapple you.
They can grapple me because I fail all strength, dex, saving throws.
Because you are stunned.
Yep.
Alright, and they immediately grapple you. While the hand is grappling the target, okay. No, that's already a bonus action. They were there.
It's getting very handy, and I don't find it very fiery. Please stop it.
10, 15, I think that's as far as it can actually. So, no, it can actually go very far away. Okay. Alright. Now, with that, as their turn, Annie!
And he uses Arcane Hand back at it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
It would work.
It'll be called
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war, bitch.
exactly.
So who wasn't I allowed to blow up the guy in the middle of the circle?
Yes.
The snake.
Yeah.
The lizard man.
No. Snake. Snake. Gunty.
Snake man.
Yeah. We're just gonna zoom in for the stream here. That's a snake head.
You can blow me up. It's just I'll take half damage because technically I fail all dex saving throws, but I'll still take half damage regardless.
Yeah.
Man, I think that is still a lizard. They're only
No,
considered snakes. They're only considered snakes when they don't have limbs.
I'm a lizard folk. That is a Yanti.
Still
What's
lizard.
your lizard? It looks just like you.
You're grappling my hand. Why are you arguing this?
It looks so much like you. I can see the resemblance. It's in your.
Shut up and get unstunned.
I can't. I'm trying.
Annie, do
I
something,
can't
God.
speak well.
Make him shut up, please.
I talk when I'm nervous.
How do
don't be
I pull up
nervous.
the circle?
What's that?
Draw
token
The
tool,
bitch.
circle.
one directly below the arrow, and then you get the circle, or you can use draw shape and hold Alt while doing it. But circle is generally easier, and then you just go color. Or you
Yeah.
get this right. We have token bitch. You can just draw an aura or make an aura.
Okay.
What's the aura? Like, what's the range?
The range is token, bitch.
We need to save this guy.
What are you doing?
Yeah, all she has to do is get token bitch out of. Yeah.
There you go. Gonna partially damage whatever's holding them too. Whatever
Okay.
it is. It looks like fireball though. Yeah.
It looks like fireball.
It looks like
Level
fireball.
do I
It
want
might
to
not be
cast
fireball.
it?
It's fireball.
It's fine.
5 with max damage. Or half is what?
Hey yo, it's a
17
fireball.
if you round
Let's
out.
go.
Oh, +3?
Alright, 32.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
35. The higher level
35.
cast adds 3 damage to it.
Okay,
Oh,
35.
okay.
So, what was it, half?
I believe 17 if you round up.
Okay.
Alright, and with that, this necromancer took damage, and let's see if he took a
Or wait. No, it's 18 if you round up, I think, actually.
concentration check.
It's 18 rounded up?
35.
Fairly certain, yeah.
Alright.
Was it would be 17.5 to get 35.
Okay. That's alright. Either way, I'm okay.
That means with no wild magic, right? Because it was a 13, so it has to be the lowest 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Bill. It burns. Burns.
Don't let it.
Constitution saving.
Francis, your face first needs to be burning.
My face for sins.
Yes.
No, it's not a singe, it's burning.
Usually a backflip.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you can do that right now.
Alright. As the fire hits the necromancer, he loses concentration, and the hand waves goodbye.
Okay, I'm not getting handsy anymore.
Uh-huh.
It's a 15, 20, 30. I can't get close enough to him.
As always.
Just get close. Make him approach you.
It's just dashes. So, here.
That's not what I said.
Too bad. Ours.
Yes.
Probably have the range to
Okay.
finish this. Because if you move like 30 feet and then you look at
Okay, yeah, ours does not yet have the range.
this guy's
Now
dead.
ours has the range.
You're actually gonna need this guy. That guy's dead. This is the target.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
There you go.
Yeah! Ours uses Toll the Dead.
Has been dead.
What is it? Is it a necromancer?
It is a
I
necromancer.
can't see. There's a
It's poisonous
purple line in the way.
The purple line has gone away. I've not.
Oh, okay. It was still there on my screen for some reason, but then we're gonna use what is it? Sacred Flame, which is dexterity save throw.
Okay.
And then we're going to
Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll the
vibes.
Sacrificially burn them.
Yes. That is the plan.
All right.
I have.
All right. With that, ours. I need a Constitution saving throw.
You see, that's where you're messing up. I'm good at that.
All right, you're good to go. You're not stunned.
Why would I be stunned? Hiru,
It says
Hiru, why would I be
venomous.
stunned?
You're not
not.
stunned.
I know, but
He's venomous.
There's a bunch of poison gas.
Yeah.
I'm not hitting. Oh, well, yeah, okay. You
Yes,
mean in the
throughout
room,
the-
not around
The
him.
entire
Got it.
room, there's
I got that.
poisonous.
Okay.
All right, Kin.
And starts
Ken,
moving.
Ken,
It's gonna be a
Ken,
long
Ken,
trek.
Ken.
And moves right here.
Ken.
All
It
right.
says, Francis, you okay?
I could be better.
Okay. Hostile.
Hostile, yes.
Understood. Kin just stands right there, looked at him.
As you are a construct, you do not have to worry about it.
Kin doesn't breathe. Exactly.
Bruce.
Damn. I'm a primal stance. I haven't done that in a while. My speed is now 45 feet, but I'm on all fours. And then I'm gonna dash. So it's 90 feet of movement.
Should be.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be right next to him.
90 feet of movement.
Whee! Okay.
Of schmoo.
And I might have done this, but I'm not gonna be able to kill him. I can't do that.
As you touch the altar area,
Oh shit.
That's what I was gonna say.
It hurts you.
all right. I need you to make. Huh?
Uh-huh.
I don't have a
A charisma? A charisma check? Huh?
Just Chris, the charisma check or charisma
right.
saving throw. What is it?
Guess you're not suave enough to handle this.
No, it's just charisma check.
I don't have very good charisma.
Oh.
Deal with it.
You immediately get knocked prone and take.
Pretty oh.
I was already most of the way there. Can I take half?
No.
Damn.
You were already most of the way prone.
I was. I was on
Is that
all
what you were
fours.
trying to say?
Yeah, I was
And-
already low on
Oh.
the ground.
And you take
Oh,
3 force damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
You can still attack from, so you're okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
I never did change my tokens health. So this is correct now. Boom.
Wait, did Isaac get poisoned?
Isaac
No, he
hasn't. Well, no, I think it's like a roll that you probably has to check if it even like hits the target yet. Like range.
No, it's still a Constitution save.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That means almost everybody has to fucking roll it then.
Except for Bill and, of course, Kin.
Bill.
Well, I was knocked prone. I technically the only thing I haven't used is my bonus action, but I could possibly blow. Yeah, fuck it. If I blow up the auntie, I blow up the auntie.
Exactly.
Alright, let's do it.
That for wild effect, and I'll just change my class to that. There you go. whatever wild effect 6 is.
Baby.
ดูมันจังโกมาครับ
What are you
You
saying?
know, and stuff, but you be too wise to surrender.
I would have not raged, but you guys kept on comparing me to the Yanti, so he was angry.
Well, you are now
Raging.
not prone,
Okay.
but you are now in the air.
I
You're
got to fly
flying.
again.
Ah!
You
So-
can, in fact, be prone in the air. So,
Technically, prone in the air means you're falling.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, he's right. You can, in fact, be prone in the air.
Yeah.
Anyways,
For like a minute.
that doesn't help me do
Has another
anything
name.
this turn, so I'm just flying now, I guess.
Fly away.
That's end my turn.
Alright. Anyway, Bill, 5,
Boo, boo,
10,
boo.
15, 20. Still has boots on hands, cock's arm.
Fox arm. Oh no!
Boom,
What I
boom.
just realized what's happening.
Nice, kid.
This fucking
What is he?
yeets ours.
Let's
Over
go.
there. Boom.
Oh, he just grabs the axe. Let's go.
Let's go.
Listen, I may not know how to use the thing, but that doesn't mean you can't throw me like a javelin while holding onto the axe.
Oh, God. Do you really want to do that?
Just no. That would probably hurt.
Anyway.
And that would not be good for your cleric, who has focused and range, to suddenly be inside the enemies.
Very well. As he's just stated. Alright. At this point,
Yanti.
you have... And notice that the Yanti isn't really doing much. As they're bound down, they look to you, but their eyes are glossed over. It feels like they're only registering that there's motion around.
Okay, well, Brisk is too focused on the Necromancer. I'd say probably didn't realize that anyways.
Well, I'm sure her Francis would.
Francis would. Bruce did not.
It's looking. I think.
Alright. I need a Constitution saving throw again for you to...
Yeah, get out of it.
Yep.
I think I'll just stay here.
No, you're just staying there.
Let's see. I can speak, but in a weird tone. There might be something I can do. Just have to look around.
Francis, do you need a reboot?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vocal and somatic. Can't do that. Can't do that. That takes a lot. Takes a lot. That takes a lot. That also takes a lot. That also takes a... Well, actually... I can... look at this creature. This is... suggestion. Since it only takes vocal and material components, I will sloppily say, surrender. Surrender. Surrender.
Are you saying it's the Necromancer, or is it...
Yeah.
Okay.
Ever heard of something called Sargento?
The Necromancer is just looking at you.
Sure, that's your surrender.
It's just a course of activity. So 2, and magically.
He just goes, you do?
Range. Activity.
If it helps any, there's a very hungry-looking Brusque in his face.
That may help.
Not that Brusque is going to be the first one to attack him. I'm pretty sure Annie is. Followed up by Isaac, followed up by Ars, followed up by Kin. But
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, you're able to force the necromancer to surrender.
Oh,
I can't move, but I have words.
With that,
combat is over.
combat is over.
I'm actually going to take this back that I'm flying and just push attack the Yanti while I'm flying, so I don't
Why?
push any of the actual obelisk
All right.
or the
Since you're
thing. Yeah.
as you're flying, the effect is still around the entire shrine itself. I need you to make
Is it still a charisma save or a check?
Yep, still a charisma check.
Oh, now 20, baby.
All right. You're able to get inside.
Then yeah, I'm gonna push attack, which is basically just pushing him 5 feet.
It does not work as he is a spot.
Okay. Next course of action. Using my second attack in this 6 seconds while I'm in this area to fucking take the Warhammer and just fucking hit one of these pillars.
Okay. Yes, do a yeah, it was just a 20 plus 6 proficiency. So it's 2. Yeah. So you smash one of the pillars there. The magic detaining him is still there, but you see one of the shackles shatter. There's still 2 more.
Break the goddamn pillars.
Keep going.
I can keep on going, I guess, if I'm not gonna get...
Oh, you just told the dead on one of the pillars.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep on swinging.
It's a pillar.
It's not a creature.
Yeah,
I was just trying.
keep on swinging until, it's done, I guess. As long as I don't
That
get...
one also hits. That one also breaks.
Okay, I guess...
One last one.
So these 2 are good then, and I get to the other 2. Right.
Yep.
I'm gonna go around... It's flying, you know.
Hey, bud, can you turn off the poison?
You know, Warhammer.
At the current moment,
Oh,
it seems
fuck.
like it's all coming from the shrine. Alright, with that, I need a hurry.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Alright, it was a high. You miss as it comes crashing down onto the shrine itself. But since you're flying, you kind of just start spinning in midair.
I'm still holding on to the hammer, right? So I just,
Yeah.
hit it again. For
Alright.
very little damage, but...
Alright, and with that, that is the third one.
I forgot to add these all have range damage. I keep on forgetting that.
you see that the magical are keeping this chosen down, and as the poison mist also.
Oh, thank God. Can actually speak normally and move.
Poison him again.
No, please don't.
I'm joking.
Oh my. So if it's done, then unless I need to get this last one.
No, you don't need to get.
Okay, I don't. So I'll just fucking go over here and stop rage because I don't want to abuse it.
My joints, they're kind of stiff. They're pretty stiff, not gonna lie.
Use the rage. Let it flow through
Yeah,
you.
because in technicality, I could just continue to rage for eternity right now, but I'm not going to.
Let it flow through you.
Let the hate through.
Exactly.
It's not hate, Count Dooku. It's just rage.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
Why not?
Rage is just general anger. Hate is a particular person or thing.
So,
My tongue
As-
is very dry.
so as the chosen here, Yontai, is freed, they stretch before looking at you all and seeing that you all are definitely not tired themselves. You are a savior.
Trying to be.
Yeah, something like that. What are we doing with the necromancer?
Yeah.
I don't know. I told him to surrender. He surrendered.
Okay.
Murder?
And
Hold
he still
on.
wants to fry him.
Who wants to fry him?
Francis
Annie?
goes up to him. You have surrendered. So give me your weapons, please. Everything you have, your focus, everything on you right now. You're disarmed. Disarmed right now.
Necromancer gives everything they have.
Thank you.
I hope he doesn't start tripping.
Now he can't do anything. So.
Alright.
Now we can murder him.
As the also comes around and just rips his head off.
All right. Well,
See?
Aw,
not
Annie's
the way I
jealous.
would have done it, but okay.
I mean, I don't
Well,
care,
to be
really.
fair,
I mean,
Yeah.
until you said something, I was literally going to bite his neck and just rip it apart, so...
I do have qualms about killing unarmed people.
But the will of Zahir must have been punished.
Will of Zahir. Ours, do you know that one? I don't...
What about who now?
Zahir, they're all chosen, so they got some god connected to them. I'm assuming you have the best knowledge of any god.
Here, I actually recognize that name. Where have I heard that name before?
It's probably something that's been like
Ours, you recognize
yeah.
Zahir as a god of poison, darkness, and murder.
Ooh. I mean what?
They are one of the more darker gods, but in that essence, poison can be used for more helpful things as well, but Zahir is more on the death side, murder side. And
Yeah.
our Yonta here is definitely on the spree kind of thinking.
Alright then. Are you, sorry, are you related to this, Semina? Okay, no, you're not one of them. All right, so this is not the Shadow or Savagery. Wait, was it Shadow? The Shadow or Savagery was the temples our apprentices were in, right?
Yep.
Right, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, we're working on getting everybody out of here, so you're welcome, I guess.
Everyone.
Well, besides the dead ones, you know.
Very well. Oh, see you to keeping the peace back.
What do you say?
I didn't quite catch that
He
one.
is, he's going to keep the peace in the back. If
gonna
if you are willing to help him get back to the main gate.
Sure.
Insight check on keeping the peace in the back. Is he just going, oh, well, fuck.
You cannot tell anything too insidious. In fact, you think that he is fairly friendly on Ty, who just ripped someone's neck off.
I mean, Brewski was just about to eat that guy, so.
Yeah.
Well, if he's going back, Serrato's there, and I do think Serrato will have a few tries in the stew.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, sure, whatever, yeah. Francis, you usually are the one that let them gates, right?
Yeah, come on.
Ah, good.
I will tell you that there will be no killing willy-nilly, or we will have issues.
Do not worry. That will come later.
I'll come
Oh,
later.
okay.
I was like, can I kill him now?
As he goes off.
I mean, you could have intervened. It would have been up to you.
Alright, and with that, we can end our story here.
Yeah. Glad we got some combat in. That was a lot of lore.
I don't like your brother.
Yeah.
Bruce.
No, we're not related.
Not like him.
Sure.
All right, you want to know? Here's my persuasion on this. He ripped his head off. He didn't eat the head. He just ripped it off. I would have ate that guy.
But
I
you
don't
still
believe
wanted to
you.
murder him. Same minds.
No, there's different
Same
techniques
mind.
and processes to it. If he were related to me, he would do it the same way I do it.
Maybe.
Not all siblings are the same.
Not everybody's
Maybe he's
the same.
evolved past that.
So he's above me then. He's not related. He's above me.
So he is your older brother.
Persuasion, bitches. Come on.
You can easily do an insight check against this.
Fail. Yes, fail. Come on. No. Damn it.
Is he lying, Francis?
Yeah, he's lying. This is his older brother.
Understood.
That's not true either, though.
No, with the insight, you do know that. Obviously, you guys are joking, but you're just.
Yeah, we know.
No, we're not.
Or aren't we?
I was about
That's
to
his
you
older brother.
think we're joking, but we're not.
What if that's your half brother?
Alright.
If you stop talking about it, fine.
Alright, with this.
That's the end of session 69 of Adventure and a Half.
Nice.
Nice.
Lord.
Nice.
Nice.
69.
The end of the nice episode, okay?
Lore episode. It was the heaviest lore episode we've ever done, I think.
A nice
Yeah, it's
episode.
about, yeah.
Anyways, see you.
Wow.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Stay nice.